Bro, T.
B96, and we are kicking it right now, hanging out with a very, very funny dude, Dave Attell. What's going on, my man?
What's happening, man? We're kicking it.
We're kicking it.
Is this what kicking it is?
Absolutely,
It's
bro.
terminology you use every day, right? On a
I
daily
guess so.
basis?
Yeah, you know, whether it be stomping the yard or
Yes.
she moved good. I'm with it.
I saw you got an iPhone, man. You are with it. An iPhone.
I really am, yeah.
You're pretty cutting edge here, huh?
What would you like me to do? Would you like to know the temperature in Cairo? Or
know, right?
how about Photoshop a picture of you and a dead relative? I mean, it's not just phone calls anymore, fellers.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny the way technology just, I mean, like, basically it was like Atari back in the day.
Right.
You know, I mean, now you got this computer thing, and now you can do everything from your handheld, your device in your hand.
And no buttons.
Right?
No buttons.
Touch
And the
screen.
buttons on it are very, very tiny, so it makes you feel like a giant. I'm a giant sending a message.
All right, man. So you're here in Chicago, bro. You're performing at the Improv, Woodfield Mall, and actually, we just found out they added another show late Saturday night. So what happens? Why do they add another show? Is because like you're selling out? Because you're so funny, popular demand? How does it make
Did you
you
get
feel?
the update on your iPhone? About the,
One
the
question at
additional
a
shows?
time, guys. How does it make me feel? It makes me feel like a big deal.
Yeah, man.
First of all, mall comedy, and it's at the mall, the Schaumburg Mall. Did you guys?
Woodfield Mall. Woodfield Mall.
I'm sorry, yeah,
It's
the
okay.
Winfield.
You're not from here.
Now, are you guys from Chicago?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you probably hung out with like some skater punks there when you were younger, right?
A little bit, you know.
Puffing some paint,
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
You know.
I got to tell you that.
finger
definitely-
blast and whatnot, and what a hang.
That is definitely the place to finger blast. Woodfield
Am
Mall.
I right?
It
See how
is,
I
yeah.
danced around that?
Yeah, right.
People don't know if I'm talking about sex or a local band, maybe, or
Sure. It's a new
maybe a
31
MySpace
flavors.
bulletin sign in or
Or
something.
new 31
Right? Are you
flavors
getting
ice
this?
Cream, yeah. Huh?
We're getting all this, bro.
Now, a lot of people know you from Comedy Central, the show Insomniac with Dave Attell.
Right.
That show was just funny as hell because you would just roll into bars, you'd roll into clubs, and it would show the trueness of people after consuming 47 alcoholic beverages.
Right. Yeah, there was a lot of booze. It was all real. It was kind of a combination of, have you seen that show, Dirty Jobs?
Yeah, for sure.
That and Locked Up on MSNBC. So it was like kind of the, no, it was before though. It was before all those shows. So it was good. It was a good time. And we did Chicago and we went to a lot of great places here. The hot dog, the Wiener Circle.
Wiener Circle.
People always go, what was that place? And that really made the show. So
Yeah.
thanks to all the people there. And you know, it's a little risque. They curse and
But
do
that's
all
what
that.
people like.
They do. I
That's
thought it was
the
great.
realness, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It was very real. It was very real and it was very great because you know, the ladies there were sassy.
Was there any finger blasting going on during this?
I'm not really allowed to get into that.
Okay.
We have to sign a waiver.
Yes,
to actually
exactly.
hear all
Where are you
that.
from?
I do a
man.
family show, so if you're
Right.
coming
You
down,
don't.
no, I don't.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York
New York.
originally, but I've been to Chicago many times, and I love it. It's a great town. Unfortunately, I'm like 2 hours outside of town in the suburbs,
Right.
in the John Hughes area
Yeah,
of
okay.
the town.
Now,
Okay.
Chicago recently set a new law where you can't smoke
That
in
sucks.
bars, clubs, or restaurants. How
Really?
do you feel? Yeah, I mean, like when you're performing, are you allowed to smoke on? Because you're a smoker, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question, man. Because I know like a lot of guys that still smoke. Like I shouldn't be smoking, but I still smoke cigarettes, and you can smoke on stage in some states.
Mm-hmm.
But those are usually the states like where you're allowed to marry a cousin, like in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like you're allowed to smoke, you know, and all that stuff. But that's really weird because Chicago is like a real like
Yeah.
meat and
January
smoking
1st,
and
2008, man.
bulls and
Now, does that affect your show at all? Because obviously you're at a club where people are smoking, drinking, having a good time. When you see these non-smoking audiences, do you notice a difference at all or no?
Yeah, they suck.
Really? Okay.
It really does suck.
I'm a lot funnier when you're drinking. Trust me.
Well, yeah, I think everybody comes to the show. They want to relax. They want to drink and smoke. But, you know, I was out in L.A. and, like, they were the first ones to do the non-smoking, but they have the best non-smoking because L.A. is, like, 80 degrees all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have these great patios.
Yeah.
And when it's, like, 40 degrees maybe, which in Chicago is like the summer.
For
Yes.
They light these gigantic torches and you
Uh-huh.
just hang out there. It's like hot girls and everything. But everywhere else in the country, it sucks. It's non-smoking outside. It sucks.
Yeah, well, you know what? Welcome, man. Today, Woodfield Mall,
Yeah.
Schaumburg, Illinois, with non-smoking audience. Now, the Improv Woodfield Mall, it's actually a very cool venue, bro. You're going to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Check out improv.com for all the show times and tickets as well, bro.
Gum.
Now, what gum? And-
Sorry,
and we have gum.
usually they're like, don't chew gum
Oh,
on
we
the
don't
air.
care. No, it's
You
cool.
guys are cool that
Well,
way.
we're cool.
Yeah,
man.
you
You
can
can
do it.
smoke, too. You
Yeah,
wanted to, bro.
I would love to, but, you know, I'm afraid this... I don't know if you guys know, you guys probably told us, But there's like this very pretty lonely girl next door. Like she has
Roxanne.
nobody in there. Is she doing a real show or is
She's
that
doing
like
it- yeah, she's
mental
live doing it right
illness
now.
or something?
Yeah.
What is that?
You can just pound on the window and get her attention. Go
What's
ahead.
her show? What does she
The
do?
Roxanne show. It's the midday show, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
And what kind of show is it?
A radio show, like our show.
She plays
but
like top 40
yeah.
urban music, stuff like that.
Urban, eh?
Yeah. What's your favorite urban artist right now? Are you big doing the Superman?
I'm really into Jay-Z again.
really?
You are.
Yeah.
You
I
went away for a
retired
minute,
from
though?
listening to him, but then when he came back, I started.
Yeah. What's your favorite Jay-Z song? Let's put you on the
I don't
spot.
have any.
Exactly. That's a good answer, though. Good.
I have no favorite rap guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like them all.
You know.
like
You're
them
a
all.
I
fan
like
of
the
all.
ones who have been shot.
Okay,
And are
Tupac.
alive.
Tupac. Oh, like 50 Cent then.
Yeah, like
okay.
50 Cent. He
Right.
made
They
it.
die. That sucks for you. It's like, oh man.
You
You know,
a fan.
50, you got to give him credit on one thing because he took, up until his Happy Birthday song, no one has ever decided to take on the Cloverfield called Happy Birthday, that
Okay.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one ever said, like, let's make it a different kind of song.
Yeah. No.
So,
yeah.
He took a risk with
He
that.
did, man.
It's actually called In the Club, just so you know, in the future. It's like
No, I like the
I
birthday
don't know
song.
that, man.
It's pretty fly.
Were
So,
you
I
a DJ before you were like, you know a lot about music?
Yeah, I'm kind of a music dork, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How you know comedy? I know music. You know.
But being a DJ, is your biggest fear the shuffle button on people's things? Like,
No, I guess
doesn't
being
it kind of do the same job?
I guess being a radio DJ, our biggest fear is satellite radio. I guess because you know
Yeah.
it's like, hey, why not? Why should we have commercials when we can go non-commercial for it?
And
you know?
another
Oh,
fear
right.
would be a girl coming in going, "You knew I was 16."
Right.
Like that would be like, wow.
Yeah, but you know what? That
You
might
know?
be hilarious. Have you seen the movie Juno?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's
See,
kinda
teen
hot.
pregnancy
But
is
see,
hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
movie.
Wow.
It wasn't my penis inside Juno.
I
okay?
know. You see, guys, you're right. Mixed messages.
Mixed messages.
So I mean, you are dirty on stage. Like, do you ever have like people come up to you and say, "I'm not gonna come see you because you are a little bit dirty"?
More like on the net probably
Really?
than that, but I don't care.
Yeah, what do you
That's
care?
what I'm saying,
Well,
like-
you know, here's a question.
What
like,
am I supposed to like? You know, if they want a clean comedy or whatever, they should go to like a water park or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bar-
I don't, you know, I don't know what they should
Hey,
do.
so do you have like relatives that see you? Do you ever like feel weird, like if your aunts or uncles are hearing you say certain things or no?
You guys are young. You still talk to your family.
Oh yeah, we do.
When you get older, you realize they're just gonna suck off your teats.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, you guys
Nice.
got a big showbiz job here.
Oh,
I bet
yeah,
you got
for
that
sure.
cousin, like you know, the kid with the lazy eye. Can you get him an audition? He's kind of like a Brad Pitt.
But the
So-
lazy eye is coming in 2009.
You think so?
It's a new
Yeah.
big thing. Yeah, man. Like fake boobs are big right now, and the lip injections, the lazy
The
eye.
lazy
big.
eye.
Lazy eye,
2009.
dude.
Use that if you want.
I've got another version of that joke, but it's the lazy eye in a three-way. Have you ever? No.
No,
Did you
no.
say this
I
on the
haven't.
You should
radio?
expand a little bit though. Tell us a little bit more.
It's weird because they're looking right at you.
Yeah, they are.
You're like, you're next. Warm up.
Well,
That's
for
just
more,
a small sampling of the mall comedy I'll be doing tonight.
for more of those jokes at the Improv tonight, Woodfield Mall, Schaumburg, Illinois, improv.com. He's there all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'll get a close up right there. All those times right there. Check that out, man.
Very nice.
One more question before we let you go. Who's your favorite comedian besides yourself out there right now?
Oh my God, you know that's a great question because there's so many good comics. You know, we live in a golden age of comedy right now. There's so many good comics touring around. If you saw Rolling Stone, Chris Rock's on the cover and well deserved. I live in New York City. That's where I do comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And Chicago, which is a great town for like improv and
Yeah,
you know
Second
they got
City and
comedy.
stuff.
But it used to be a bigger stand-up town, and it's sad because a lot of great comics came out of here. But New York is still like a really big, heavy-duty stand-up club comedy town.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock, who people see, you know, in movies and on TV and stuff like that, he comes down and does new material and he works it out.
Really?
And you know, so he hasn't like, even though he's like this mega touring great, you know, HBO comic, he still comes down and works out on his material. So I respect that a lot.
Cool.
And
That's
he,
cool.
you know,
Like he can go and sell out a venue, but then he can still go to.
yeah,
like,
he works the
Yeah.
craft. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
That's awesome, man. Chris Rock. Let's talk about white people.
Yeah. Well, hey man, we really appreciate you taking out
no,
time.
thanks for having me, guys.
Drop your
Sorry, I'm
MySpace
losing my.
page or your website to promote yourself right now. What do you got?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Dave, I don't know. Dave Attell, MySpace, something's out
Okay,
there.
so
But
you-
if you really want to, you know, the club has all the links and stuff like that. But come down to the show. It's going to be a good show, and got a local guy opening for me, so it's going to be a pretty wild time. And I'll be hanging out afterwards, selling
Smoking?
DVDs, smoking,
And DVDs.
pouring it up, selling my
Nice.
DVD,
Yes.
Captain
Finger
Miserable.
blasting. All right, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
B96.